I want to make a very, very, very serious appeal to all the parents, to the government, to the authorities, anybody in power. I repeat, I really want to make a very, very, very serious appeal that the students are coming home for holidays. 2 months. 2 months is a very long time. The drug traffickers, peddlers, and all those people are waiting for them. Sex pests and others are waiting for them. Please take care of our kids. And for those in the authority, with or without kitu kidogo, please take care of the kids. The teachers have done their bit through the year, but all that will just evaporate if we don't take care of our kids. We believe there are a lot of people who are waiting for these kids. And these drugs will come in form of biscuits, sweets, hard drugs themselves. They will come in as chapatis, they will come in as chicken, they will come in as nyama choma. Please, 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 I speak to you as a very experienced person in this field and tell you the people you see and people around you don't mean well. If you can, avoid all those meetings with cousins, uncles, all those family gatherings. If the children have to go to the villages, let them go to see their grandmother, their grandfathers, or their uncles there at home and maintain order. It is clear that drug abuse is prevalent, particularly among the adolescents. And there is much we can do. Let's not say that there's nothing we can do. We can try and help these kids. 10 million very innocent souls are coming for holiday. Let's be part of that team. John Mututho Empowerment Center, JOMEC, will conduct several seminars, most of them for free, for those kids who have a problem. The parents can always get in touch with us, 0774 514 634, 0774 514 635. It is always our pleasure to host them. It does not, you don't have to fear that you are going to pay. Let us talk about saving this future generation. And if you have any doubts, better ask the Gen Z. They are capable of taking over the governance of this country.
I've realized as an addiction counselor, this new generation are using drugs and products that are not removing smoke, like cigarettes. You cannot tell.
They are called vapes.
Yes, they are vaping silently. What's your take on parents? What do they watch out for? And what would you advise them?
At onset, those licensing authorities, the county government must stop those guys from selling those things legally. There are some who are doing home delivery. These vapes and so forth are being delivered right to your doorstep by people. People pay a fortune. I wish I could demonstrate here and show you which vapes are these. Please stop these vapes. They are imported. They are not manufactured locally. At the point of entry, customs, why are you allowing it? Nobody in the world recommends this stuff. And the people who are victims are students, parents, young people, university students, and so forth and so on. So the vapes are more dangerous than even the conventional drugs that you know of. There are also some alcoholic drinks, they say they are alcoholic, but I'm saying they are not alcoholic. There are things like fentanyl, and you just need a micro quantity dissolved in a bottle. You add water, and there you say you have alcohol. There's no alcohol there. And for the ladies, like I've said before you accept that offer for that drink that you call kawine, check again. You are just taking that bad stuff, caramel and a bit of sugar, coloring and flavor, and there's no wine there. I said before there's no vodka in Kenya. I'm still hoping and waiting for any manufacturer who is doing genuine vodka to tell me where they are. I send somebody to buy and then allow me to publish the results. Things are not good. NACADA are doing their best, but they are too small by population to come and be effective like you would imagine them to be. The police are doing their thing, everybody is doing their thing, but do yours also. Keep your children safe. Protect your children. The teachers will not be there, police will not be there, but protect your children. I want to talk very courageously. and tell people they must have decorum. Lee is a cabinet secretary. He must be respected for who he is. I do not agree with Governor Susan's refusal to come for such an important function. You do not have to agree with me. People must perform their rightful duty. If I go to a police station, I expect a police officer to do his duty. Mheshimiwa Lee is a CS, and the only CS we have here. So he's the only one who sits in the cabinet. John Mututho does not sit in the cabinet. Governor Susan does not sit in the cabinet. Tabitha Kiroche might be busy in her industries there and may not sit in the cabinet. So for this gentleman, this cabinet secretary, and by the way, I didn't see his car. I believe he was also flying his flag. That's a national flag. He should be respected for what he is. So that wewe unatamani hiyo kiti yake, in the future, if Governor Susan becomes a cabinet secretary, whether we agree with her on her politics, we have to respect her for what she is. And if you saw me yesterday, I was very humble. It's not the Lee we compete with in politics. No, this is Lee, the cabinet secretary for industry. And he was there on duty. It was not about coming to glorify this or that or that. And he carried the national flag. It does not carry a kiosk flag. No. People should style up. Let us have decorum. The way we relate with the leaders is very, very critical.
Maybe going forward, will you work with him
Who? Any work you have to do, there must be a manual. There must be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. If the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 agrees with my agenda, then we work together. If he is pulling east and I'm pulling west, then we shall respect each other. The east and the west, and then the strong take it. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Hiyo ni aibu kubwa kwa Governor Susan, kwa sababu yeye mwenyewe hata fedha zake mwenyewe, yeye ni mama. Yeye anaona hawa watoto. Nimemuita mara nyingi sana. Mumeona hawa watoto. Yule Mosiria, yeye ni mtu binafsi. Governor Susan anasikizwa. Anasikizwa na rais. Anaweza kusikizwa na Mheshimiwa Lee. Anasikizwa na wanawake chungu mzima, dunia mzima. Yeye awe na utu. Mimi nalaumu Governor Susan 100%, 100%. Mimi namlaumu kabisa. Na mimi si tabia yangu kushambulia mtu. Lakini wakati utakapofika nitaonyesha kwamba alijaribu, anajua shida iliyoko, aliona shida iliyokuwa wakati wa Chemosus, ameona hii shida iko, anajua wale watu wamekufa, wengine wametajwa, wengine hawajatajwa, na yeye aliketi tu pale, akakula ugali yake, ama akakula chapati yake, na akawacha watoto wa maskini waumie. Vile vile ningetaka kuonya wale watu ambao wako upande wa Eldoret na kule kwingineko. Msilete watoto wale wa kutoka hizo kaunti zingine kuja hapa kufanya crowding. Sasa tunaelekea wakati wa Christmas. Bebeni mzigo wenu kule. But you are doing very badly. It's an embarrassment. Total embarrassment. Nimefuata sana hiyo vitu. Nimeenda mikutano miaka miwili sasa kwa ofisi ya governor, na mimi sioni kitu ambacho amefanya ambacho inaweza kuongea. Na mimi nasikia vibaya sana, kwa sababu Susan ni mtu ambaye tunaheshimu, na yeye nataka tu afanye kazi yake, achunge hawa watoto. Na nitampatia na idea, kama utaki kuwaleta rehab kama Jome Kinakuru, kwenda chukua nyumba hata open hall. Hawa watoto wanalala hapo usiku. Watoto wa kike, watoto wa kiume wanakaa kando, wanapatiwa chakula pale. Lakini usiwache watoto walale nje kama wanyama. Usikubali haya. Hata kwa Mwenyezi Mungu uko na hatia. Wacha niwaambie tu, yule ndio angefaa kuwa governor. kwa sababu anaelewa watu wanatakiwa kuhudumiwa. Mosiria hawezi kuwa governor kwa sababu hana pesa, hana influence. Lakini kama kuna governor ambaye atachaguliwa Nairobi, awe na akili kama Mosiria. Yeye anajaribu awezavyo, anajaribu sana. Na Nairobi ni big city. In fact, katika Afrika Mashariki kuna city moja tu, Nairobi. Na yule anajaribu sana 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 bila watu wa kusaidia, hana sponsors, hana nini, lakini anang'eng'ana tu na njia yake. Ndio tunaambia hawa magavana, hasa Governor Sakaja. Wewe Governor Sakaja ulikuja hata Nakuru wakati wa Chemosus na ukaongea yale uliongea. Mbona huwezi kufanya yale ulionena kusaidia hawa watu? Mbona? Natuma pongezi zangu kwa Mosiria kwa sababu yeye ameonyesha utu. Yeye ameonyesha njia. Yeye ameonyesha ako na upendo. Na kama ni ombi langu, mtachagua mtu ambaye ni governor, ambaye ako na maono, ako na nguvu ya kusaidia watu kama huyu bwana Mosiria. God bless Kenya and happy holidays.